Good morning, passport holders. Today, February 14, 2017, day 837 of the vlog. Also, for those people in committed long-term relationships, happy Valentine's Day. I'm not. Yay, another single Valentine's Day. I think it's like 12 in a row, something like that. Something crazy. It's been a while since I've had a girlfriend at this time of the year. Normally, it's like spring through the summer and fall, and then holidays in this time period, I'm always single. Just kind of the way it's always worked. Maybe this year, maybe next year it'll change. Maybe this year, longer term thing will come together for me. All that said, went to bed, was in bed, all things said and done, about 8 hours. Slept for about 6.5, 7 of those. Only woke up twice in the middle of the night, but was able to go right back to sleep, just rolled over, back out. So maybe things are better. I've been working a bunch this morning. Unfortunately, due to an error in some of the automated scripts that I've built, one piece of the last keynote, the Damon John keynote, did not actually get sent to the captioners. As a result, it ended up being submitted this morning. Obviously, though, with 2 other long-form keynotes and an Ask Gary Vee, I've got plenty of work to do. That stated, it is Destiny Hotfix Day. That comes out in like 15 minutes. I'm going to help moderate Clintus's chat because on these days he does see a huge spike in people checking in on his stuff. And so I'll give him like an hour of my time is kind of my thought. I've already popped in there. I've just kind of had it running in the background while I was working and showering and everything else. So that's kind of the plan. I'm going to try and finish up this one last piece of work that I need to do for today. Yeah, today. And if I can do that in the next 15 minutes, I'll be good to go. I probably won't pick up a camera until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock again, just because of kind of the way that I suspect today's going to work out, is that today's going to be like a 4 or 5 clip day tops, just because I've got so much work to do and I've got things to do, and this Destiny thing, that'll take an hour, hour and a half, and so you add in meals and all the other work. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day. But I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, a great Valentine's Day if you're celebrating, great Wednesday if you're watching on the day of release. Let's get this one started. As promised, it's been kind of a grinder, and I haven't picked up a camera, and that is in part due to the fact that at 1 o'clock, I had worked on the Haste and Hustle keynote that was recorded in Toronto last week, or outside of Toronto in Ontario. That was recorded last week. I got about 40 minutes in on the work, about 20 minutes into the actual video itself, and literally my body just said no more. I went to go work in bed just because I thought, hey, this is my first day back on the treadmill desk. I'm trying to walk instead of just stand. And so I was like, maybe it's just I'm tired, and my legs, my hips aren't used to it because I took like 10 days off from the treadmill desk. So instead of doing like 15 to 20,000 steps a day, I was doing maybe 2,000. And so, yeah, I went and laid in bed, tried to work, and literally got to the point where I knew I was going to fall asleep, and I was working with my laptop on my chest, and I knew that if I fell asleep with it there was a very high likelihood that I was going to roll over at some point and very likely break my laptop, which is not an option. Put it off to the side, and then fell asleep for about an hour and a half. I had to do it. Which I know that these naps aren't helping my sleep schedule, but at the same time, like, if I'm that exhausted, I can't just power through it. So kind of one of those things where I did that. After that, I did I worked for another 2 hours. I finished 1780 from Clintus. I then also got another 40 minutes in on the video, on the Haste and Hustle video. I think I'm like 38 minutes in right now of a 68-minute video, so I got to finish that up today, though. I still got to finish Ask Gary Vee 241. I still have to finish the Damon John keynote. I have another keynote that has been added to the queue. So it's like just a ton of stuff that's in there. It's all in a good spot. Like, I just need time, and unfortunately, because these longer videos are over 35 minutes, I can't use the primary tool that I like to use. I have to use the one that is a bit more finicky, breaks all the time, and quite frankly is a less fun experience to use. I wish I could find a way to make my primary tool work for the final QA round, at least my primary tool, work on this better, but it just doesn't. So we're just kind of continuing to play through with it, and this work will all get done. I'm not afraid of that. In the next 24 hours, like if I have to stay up all night tonight to do it, I will. But I just gotta get all caught up because I've got a lot of stuff going on the back half of this week. I thought I was gonna have a phone call today and ended up being canceled, and so kind of one of those things where I have stuff on the schedule every other day this week. So some of it's fun stuff, some of it's easy stuff, but it's like stuff on the schedule. I cannot be weighed down with work. In my continuing quest not to go and get groceries, apparently, because I've just been so busy the last couple of days with all these talks coming through, I decided to order Boston Market. I'm going to go drive over there now and pick it up. Just chicken Caesar salad, some mashed potatoes, and a drink, just to make things simple because, once again, I have almost no food in the house at this point. So it's going to get to drastic points here probably in the next 48 hours. So at this point, though, where are we at? Well, the Hustle and Haste talk that has yet to be released on the channel has been finished. I've got 6 shorties that I need to do, which was why it was preferable for me to do that one first than the older ones. Daily V159 has been released. Daily Ask Gary V241 has been released. So obviously a ton of content coming out of the VaynerMedia camp. My hope is that I'm going to go and take care of dinner, do my daily meditation for 15 minutes, then handle the vlog stuff, get that up and out, handle all the shorties, and then proceed to just plow through Daily V159, Ask Gary V241, the pieces of content that went live today that are priority marked. Get those done, hopefully some point tonight, whenever. And then if I have more energy and more time, then it's on to the final review of the Damon John talk and the final review of BioGuard, which Damon John I could see me getting through tonight. It's 49 minutes. The BioGuard at an hour and 40 minutes, I don't think I will. If I could get like a half hour in on that, though, that would make me very happy. It'd lighten up the load tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm going to kill the vlog here, but I'm not going to end my day because I've got a ton of work to do. Yoga with Adrian put out a video at midnight. It got picked up by an outsourced captioner. It was short at just over 7 minutes, and as a result, it got returned by the time I was done with the transcription phase of Daily V159. As a result, I did the final review on that, formatting and review. I should correct that. Made a bunch of corrections. The person who did it really wasn't exactly right on some of the ways that they were doing things, and so I had to correct all that, but it did get done. As you can see, the line leveler is running behind me as I finished up the second review on the transcript there. So now I'll let the auto leveler run, I'll let the auto timer run, and then I'll do a final review on it and then kick it back to the guys at VaynerMedia. I am going to stay up. I am really tempted at this point to grab a Red Bull and just power through the next couple of hours because I do have Daily V241 that I need to complete, or Ask Gary V241, excuse me, that I need to complete ASAP. It was put in my queue Monday afternoon. It was pushed live this morning. I'm still well within my time frame of 48 hours, but I don't want to push that any. Especially because I've got these 2 other keynotes that I need to finish up. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I don't know if I'm going to pick up a camera before I go back to bed. If I go to bed, there's a huge question mark. There's part of me that wants to kind of just power through today because the day will effectively end, I believe it's like 7:30 if everything goes to plan, barring Daily V and that stuff. That stated, D-Rock and Gary are currently in Ireland. They sent out tweets saying that they were on the ground in Dublin, and once again, the time zones may benefit me here if D-Rock's doing the editing like he previously has on trips. That's stated because of the time zones. It may actually function better if he just uploads all that content to Tyler and lets Tyler take care of it so that he can continue recording and traveling. Not sure which way we're going to go, but it's one of those things where I've got to play to this situation, but if everything goes to plan, I could clear the board tomorrow afternoonish, go to the meeting that I gotta have, and then come back here and have just kind of a mind like water thing for the rest of the week, which would be tremendous, so long as I don't get hit with another huge keynote, which I don't think is possible with them sending through stuff, although he is going out to Ireland to record a keynote, so it may be possible that I end up getting it Thursday, Friday, which would be fine so long as I get it so that I can work on it on the weekend when it's much lighter. I have like 2 or 3 content producers on Saturday and Sunday. It's a much lighter schedule versus dropping in all this stuff on Monday when I have 3/4 of my clients posting content. But thank you so much for your time and your attention. As always, I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.